It's Crash Band 4, the Funk Soul Brother here, and I want to talk about Donkey Kong 64 and why it will not be re-released on the Switch, more likely than not. And please don't see this as me bashing all of the people who love the game. If you like the game, okay, but understand that they're probably not going to re-release it. And I'm saying, like, they're probably really not going to re-release it. Like, for a long time. Now, Donkey Kong 64 came out in 1999, okay? It was developed in 1990, like before Banjo-Kazooie was developed, it got developed, and the game did really well, you know, it got good really well, got really good reviews, and really good, sold a lot, so yeah. And, here's the thing, though. Donkey Kong 64 has some things that could be considered racist, like the watermelon is life, the DK rap, Candy Kong being, looking like a thought, and their gestures, their speech, and stuff like that. You know, the fact that when you take all the instruments, the drums, the triangle, the trombone, not the trombone, the guitar, the triangle, the saxophone, and the flute. When you take all those things and put them together, it makes a jazz ensemble. Also, in the game, the Kongs get put in jail, and this is the reason why why Nintendo did not re-release the game on the Wii. I'm talking about the original Wii, right? And also, it was not re-released on the 3DS. Like, you know, Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 got re-released on the Wii, on the new 3DS, and on the Wii U. Yeah, and it's also on Switch Online, right? And when it came, Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 got re-released on the Game Boy, Game Boy technically. Donkey Kong Land 1, 2, and 3, and then Donkey Kong Country got remade on the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Advance. Donkey Kong Country 3 also got remade on the Game Boy Color, but only in Japan. Just saying. And Donkey Kong Country 2 though, DKC 2 did not get released. It got remade on the Game Boy Color. It didn't, actually. Oddly. And, yeah. There's a reason why DK64 did not get re-released on the Wii, but only got released on the Wii U. And that's because Nintendo does not want a lot of people to play that game, because it could lead to controversy, and it could lead to Nintendo having a bad look. It could lead to a bad look on Nintendo, you know? It could ruin their reputation. So yeah, and Nintendo does not want that stain to be on the franchise, like in the franchise, you know, haunting the series for decades upon decades. If it got remade, this is what would happen. People would say, "Oh, you like Donkey Kong? You're probably racist. You're probably racist. You're probably racist," and this would go on for decades upon decades. It would just be like 10 or 20 years from then, even 30 years later. "Oh, you like Donkey Kong? Probably racist. You're probably racist. You're probably racist." That's what would happen, you know. If it got remade and got a lot of sales, yeah, that's probably what happened, you know. So yeah, and it also got the DKC 1, 2, and 3 also got re-released on the 3DS, and Donkey Kong Country Returns got re-released on the 3DS. They didn't re-release DK64 on the 3DS. They didn't. Every game except 64. So yeah, don't expect Donkey Kong 64 to get re-released on the Switch. If it does get released, here's the thing. It would be up for like an hour or 2 hours. Nintendo would silently put it up, quietly put it up, right? They wouldn't tell anybody. They just put up Donkey Kong 64, and as soon as people talk about it, boom, they'll take it down. I guarantee you, they will take it down. And nobody in the comments say, "Oh yeah, slander. You are saying slander over DK64. It's not slander, it's a truth." Here's more points I'm going to bring up. Chunky Kong is never in any spin-off game in any Nintendo game. Lanky Kong is in Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. That's probably the main exception for him, but He's not in any other game aside from that game and Donkey Kong 64. And let's go to Tiny Kong. Okay, Tiny Kong. Like she got redesigned, and they never used her younger form in any other game aside from Donkey Kong 64. Okay, like in playable form, they never did that. What about Donkey Kong Racing? DS, older. Mario Super Sluggers, older. Mario Superstars Baseball, older. So yeah, the reason is because Nintendo feels personally ashamed of that game, and DK64 is probably the reason why Nintendo did not renew the deal, renew Rareware. They probably did not buy Rareware or renew their contract with Rare because of that game. And it's probably because the game is not that good. And I'm being honest, okay? You have to switch characters over and over and over again. And it's not fast paced. And you can't really jump on enemies, one enemy after another one. You can't. And every single thing, Mario 64, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario 64, Super Mario 64 has what made Mario Brothers fun. Okay, and maybe not exactly in the same way, but here's the thing: you have missions to do in the levels, and it's still a fun experience. Digga 64, the levels don't even look like levels; they're like hub worlds. If you play Mario 64, then play Banjo-Kazooie, then play Digga 64, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. They look like hub worlds. They don't look like real levels. So yeah, and that's a big problem. So yeah. And if it was like Mario 64, where pretty much if all the Kongs, if all bananas you could collect them with any Kong, and it was made like Mario 64, if the levels were made like Mario 64, it would have been a much better game. Just being honest. So yeah, don't act as if I'm bashing 64 for no reason. No, okay, or I'm trying to bash on those people who like it. If you like the game, then play it, enjoy it, okay. But is this, I don't think it's that good. I'm being honest. I don't like Donkey Kong 64 at all. And so yeah, and they're not going to remake it. I'm talking about Nintendo's not going to remake it ever. It's never going to happen. It won't. Trust me, it won't. So yeah, I'm sure a lot of people in the comment sections are going to be like, oh yeah, no. You're wrong. Slander. Liar. Slander. No, Donkey Kong 64 hater. This game is great. You're wrong. If you think the game is great, that's fine. But if you're saying I'm wrong, like, oh yeah, for my opinion, here's the thing. As problems that other Nintendo platformers don't have. And I'm not saying that like, oh, you're wrong for liking it more than other games, but I'm just saying Crash Band 4 out.